Hey everyone, this is Mr. Saints Godzilla 21, and today we'll be looking at the second edition of Modders of the Row for Saints Row 2. Just as a brief recap, Modders of the Row is a project by the highly talented Caboose which combines iconic Saints Row 2 mods from the PC to work on the Xbox 360. Version 1 was a great first attempt, but due to certain Xbox limitations, it still lacked in crucial components compared to the PC. For version 2, on the other hand, Caboose pulled out every trick in the book that not only matched the quality of the PC mods, but even surpassed them in some areas. For the sake of this video, we'll keep our attentions pointed towards the new content provided in version 2, instead of rehashing what was already mentioned in my first video. Now with all that said, let's dive right in. When first starting up Saints Row 2, you'll notice that Caboose has removed the THQ and Volition intro so that the main menu appears a lot faster. And speaking of the main menu, you can see it uses an updated version of Masamaru's nighttime theme. In between loading game saves and the multiplayer, you're greeted with Caboose's new loading screens. These offer some useful gameplay tips like buying food prior to starting Fight Club and humorous little quips. Now onto the gameplay, the first thing you'll likely notice is the altered running animations. Instead of the regular sprint, the boss now rides on a skateboard every time you hold down the run button. It's amazing how an animation used originally for NPCs can look and feel so natural for the player. In my previous video, I mentioned how most cribs have been upgraded with new customization options and helipads. In Modders of the Row version 2, each crib has its own plastic surgeon, you can buy ammo from your weapon cache, and the wardrobe has a new component where you can buy clothes through oldtor.com. The Mega Condo has an additional feature to change the player's walk style. It may be considered redundant to have since all cribs now have a plastic surgeon, but at least this way you don't have to spend $500 just to change how you walk. The suburbs and university docks now have clothing, player, and vehicle options, plus the vehicle garage and the ability to play zombie Uprising. Weapons in this mod include a good portion of those from Gentlemen of the Row, and even a couple of Caboose's own creations like the camera, oxygen tank, and the blast off. The ported weapons from Gentlemen of the Row consist of the septic gun, chainsaw launcher, Lazarus gun, dual sawed-off shotguns, and my personal favorite, the orbital launcher. Sadly, the dual swords, Geiger counter, and fireworks don't function properly in free roam, but they do however work in their own respective missions. When it comes to the mod menus, Caboose has made quite a few new changes. The weapons and effects menus have both been combined to make room for the new menus like the NPC spawner. In version 1, story characters like Marrow, Junichi, and Mr. Sunshine replace the regular homies on your phone. Now in version 2, they can easily be spawned with the new menu. You need to be in a vehicle in order for the commands to work, but it can be quite hilarious driving around and rapidly spawning the NPCs. The new PED menu is used to alter the behavior and spawn conditions of pedestrians. You can keep PEDs from doing actions, control police and gang spawning, and my absolute favorite command, turn on zombie mode. Though, unlike Caboose's zombie mod for the PC, he was only able to get hordes of zombie Carlos to spawn here. Still, it's just as fun and can easily be turned off. The last new menu is used to spawn at the hidden cutscene interiors. In case you didn't know, many of the locations used in cutscenes actually exist in the free roam under the map. Normally it takes multiple glitches to reach these areas, but now it's as simple as pressing a button. Like version 1, co-op does work with this mod. However, not all the new modded weapons can be seen by the player, and many of the menu commands like zombie mode won't work or possibly crash their game. Both players will need Modders of the Row in order for everything to work properly. Moving on to customization, the Plastic Surgeon has received an extensive amount of new choices. The max level for muscle mass and body weight has been increased, resulting in some fairly horrifying possibilities.
That looks like it healed nicely.
Other options include new hair and skin colors, more taunts and compliments, plus new walk styles. And if all that doesn't tickle your fancy, Caboose has ported over the nude mod. Oh my! Clothing stores have had a considerable amount of new items and outfits added. Though the selection is still limited compared to Gentlemen of the Row, Caboose has made a few outfits of his own and restored cut content like the original prison jumpsuits. Some other clothes include police uniforms and gear, some story character outfits, and the pre-mentioned custom outfits. Vehicle customization has seen many new upgrades. On top of all cars now having the option to be customized, dozens of cut colors have been restored like brights, double colors, and chromes. As for body modifications, Caboose has implemented his iconic wheel size mod. At size 26, you'll be strolling around with monster truck sized wheels, and at 0, your wheels would hardly fit on a shopping cart. Also, the front and back axles can be mismatched for some entertaining combinations. Version 1 of Modders of the Row included 2 new rim jobs for boat and plane customization. As shocking as that may be, version 2 now also contains customization for helicopters. Gang customization has a few new options like a zombie style and a bulk of new gang vehicles to choose from. And while on the discussion of homies, the revive timer is significantly increased, giving you plenty of time to save them. The phone's UI has been adjusted so its sub-menus could be navigated a lot quicker. This is especially helpful when cycling through the phone book and the large list of cheats. New cheats have been added, plus the benefit of them no longer flagging your game saves. Most of the extra cheats are for the modded weapons, but one new world cheat will freeze nearby cars. Activities haven't seen much alteration in version 2, except for Hitman and Zombie Uprising. Hitman has only slightly been edited so that targets spawn more frequently. As for Zombie Uprising, the score points and HUD have been removed to give a more immersive feel to the game mode. You can also change the Uprising theme by heading over to this added radio. And for those who want to escape the activity, a teleporter at the top of the stairs will take you to the streets above. Caboose has even placed 2 spawns for a car and helicopter so you can explore the empty city. And now onto what's considerably the biggest update in Modders of the Row version 2 is the multiplayer. Caboose has spent a considerable amount of time adding features, customization options, and even new maps to the online. Starting with the 2 waiting lobbies, NPCs, vehicles, and a radio have been added, plus a teleport that takes you to the top of the map where you can pick up the modded weapons and fly around in a destroy UFO. Other players who join the lobby won't be able to use the teleporters or modded weapons, but they can interact with vehicles and NPCs. One other great inclusion is a wardrobe that lets you buy and equip new and old multiplayer clothes for free. When starting a match, nearly every level has had teleporters added outside the map so you can explore new areas that have yet to be discovered. There's also vehicles and aircrafts next to the teleporter to prevent walking over areas without hit detection. The problem before when leaving the map is that you would be killed by death barriers. Here, you're given infinite health online so you can investigate with ease. This is especially great for the Lost Island map so you can get a better look at this large octopus and even find this never-before-seen Easter egg. Other maps that don't have much exploration like the Pyramid have instead been given vehicle spawns and teleporters to secret rooms. There's even a teleporter to an off-limits tunnel that has secret exploding flamingos. As for the new maps, Caboose made the 2 waiting lobbies playable in Gangster Brawl. The final tweaks to the multiplayer are higher cash rewards and Strong Arm, earning extra ranked money and unlocking instant badges. And that's basically everything in Modders of the Row version 2. I should mention that Caboose is holding a contest for 2 Easter eggs he's hidden in the mod. For anyone who can find both Easter eggs will receive a surprise and a Saints Row 2 Steam key. His only 2 hints is that one of the Easter eggs is located in a loading state and this code that needs to be translated. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Special thanks to Caboose and his hard work on this amazing mod. If you have an X key for your Xbox and would like to try Modders of the Row, please check the description below for a download link. Quick shout out to my Patreon supporters John and Emperor Palpatine. And thanks to Carmel for buying Irish and I Borderlands. Like always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? Yeah, hello. Cole? Yeah, I want to know who this is right now. What do you mean you called me? Let me ask you a question. Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night? What? Don't make excuses, boy. You tell me who you are. Don't deny it, boy. Boy, listen. Don't make me stop yapping and listen. You better tell me the truth right now. don't even know what I'm talking about. I am so angry right now. You are getting me frustrated.
Are you really?
How long this been going on between you and her?
What's her name?
Oh, really? You've been knowing what's going on, no doubt.
Cole, I swear to God.
You've just been pranked by prankdial.com.
You for real? What?